The top level routine in a hierarchy is always an incomplete screen, and you will probably have other incomplete screens in your hierarchy as well. Here is an example of an incomplete screen which I have based on one of the screens in Structure Builder's library. Like most incomplete screens, it contains controls and indicators which are not connected to anything. Here, though, I have included some other code, and this other code makes use of one of the controls in the VI. There are various reasons why you might want to include a block of code in an incomplete screen. For example, if you have a tab dialog structure like we do here, you might have some code that handles the functionality of one of the tabs. Or you might have some code that handles all the data acquisition in your application. Structure Builder finds code that is already in an incomplete screen and leaves it alone, ignoring any controls whose terminals lie within this code. You can also purposefully make Structure Builder ignore a terminal by putting it in a structure such as a diagram disable structure. Structure Builder looks for all the latching buttons whose terminals lie on the block diagram rather than in structures. It then requires you to assign actions or subscreens to each of these buttons when you are configuring your hierarchy. You can also trigger actions or subscreens when the value of another type of control changes, provided that the control's terminal lies on the block diagram. I am now going to switch to Structure Builder and open an example structure. An incomplete screen can have no loops under it, or any number of loops. If there are one or more loops, there must be an exit button to terminate them. You'll see that under the Edit Sequences screen, there is an exit button that is set to @end exit button. If I change it to just @end, Structure Builder reports errors. See the video about multiple loops for more information about this. Another scenario is where a screen contains no loops. You might want no loops if you wish to pop up a message while your program does something, or if you want to prevent the user interacting with the program for a certain period of time. This normally means that the screen has no controls as well. In this case, you need either a complete screen or an incomplete screen with an action under it in the hierarchy, even if the action is just a delay. To demonstrate this, I'll add the Please Wait screen that comes with Structure Builder, but I'll cheat by telling Structure Builder it is an incomplete screen. You'll see that Structure Builder says there should be a loop or action under the screen. And now Structure Builder reports no errors. This concludes our video about incomplete screens. Be sure to watch the other videos in this series, and I wish you every success in using Structure Builder for your LabVIEW projects.